basketball fans, you've been listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Belleville Bears. This is the Gem Electric Coaches post-game show. Clint Payne here, joined by Coach Scott Hunt. Your Bears victorious here tonight at home, moved to 5-1 in the season, 79-33 demolition of the Park City Miners. Bears, everything was working tonight, Coach, but you know what? Your defense got things started. That X-trap gave Park City all kinds of fits. They had problems dealing with it all night long, and it led to some really easy buckets, Coach, that kind of set the tempo for your team.
Yeah, I didn't know how we'd come out. We played 5 games in 7 days.
Yeah.
That's an NBA schedule, so I didn't know how the kids would come out. I wanted to get some energy going early, so that's why we kind of decided to go with the half-court trap to start the game to see if we get some energy going. And my word, it really turned things quickly, and I think we were told at halftime Park City had 22 turnovers. We had 17 steals at half. So.
I had 18, but that was just
and it could be either way. But
that's great.
And it was just what we needed tonight, I think. Again, I didn't anticipate Park City. I thought they'd give us a better contest tonight. It looked like they played Skyline High School, a fairly close game. So I didn't know what they anticipated. I hadn't even seen them on film, but I thought they'd be a little stronger than that. And give our kids credit because, like you said, we set the tone early, got after them early. Our defense was active and aggressive. We got a lot of steals, a lot of easy run-out buckets, and the game was over early.
Talk about balance, Coach. This team could be. We've talked about this before. You've got a couple of guys you generally can count on, but this team just shown it. Another guy could emerge, and it could be any guy. You had every player on your team score tonight, and rightfully so in a game like this. Everybody gets time. The young guys get some time. They get meaningful varsity experience. But that's kind of the hallmark of this team I'm seeing is defense, intensity, and balance. And you know what? Balance. You're going to win a lot of basketball games with that, Coach.
Well, we have some good kids that can. Like we've talked about before, it's well documented that we can go down the bench and a lot of kids can go in and contribute. We don't drop off it much at all. Typically at a high school, a high school game, you got your 5, 6, 7 kids, but then you're going to drop off a bit. We don't have that this year, and I give it some real luxury. It's kind of a challenge for me to get playing time at the same time. It's a real luxury because foul trouble and so forth. But we've already shown, I think, this year some resilience with foul trouble that we can come in and still get a W with our bench. So, yeah, great team effort. It was fun to see the younger kids play, and then bench kids get in to get quality time, and everybody contribute. Like you mentioned, everybody got in the scoring column, and it was a fun game. It's just kind of what we need right now. We have a pretty tough game again, I think, on Friday with Stansbury, who matches up well with us and gives us a little bit of trouble. So I thought we got a little rest for some of our starters, and just what we needed, I thought, tonight.
No doubt about it. You, Coach Rich Lake, is going to have his guys fired up. He wants a W against you. I don't know if he's gotten one since you've come to Bear. I don't think he has. Maybe I'm missing one, but I think he's over. And it's going to be chippy. It's going to be physical. It's going to be intense on Friday. Coach, how do you go from this game and get the kids ready to play for that, punch you in the face type of game?
Well, luckily we do have one day tomorrow to kind of prepare, and we don't need to go hard tomorrow, obviously, but we need to get ourselves in the right frame of mind to come back and now battle with a very competitive game with Stansbury here. Again, our home court, I feel like it's a game that we should come out and play well and win on our home floor, but certainly it's going to be a challenge with a very game and scrappy Stansbury team, like you mentioned, that really wants to get us.
No doubt about it. I thought Gunnar Sorensen had himself a great game tonight, Coach. He was active. He's since that Tooele game, I've called him the human bruise a couple times on the radio. He's after every single loose ball. He's on the floor. And in fact, tonight, what I liked about his game, he went to the rack a couple of times and went really strong off the dribble. You need a little more of that out of Gunnar. I like to see that out of him, being that physical and that aggressive. It just kind of sets that tone or sets that edge, if you will. That kind of, we're going to punch back. We'll punch you in the face if you punch us, and he brings that.
Well, I've talked to Gunnar about kind of being a tough guy for us. Yeah. You need a tough guy, and he's kind of been assigned that, and he does a good job. He's active, aggressive, like you said, and very athletic. I mean, he can go up and rebound and get to the rim, and he's very athletic. So his defense, and in our half-court pressure here, any law pass, he's never going to get it. So it's fun. He's a great kid and a great young man, but yeah, he's very athletic and really helps us.
No doubt about it. Great win tonight, 79-33. Bears defense really set the tone tonight and led to some easy buckets. A lot of balance. Fun game, Coach. Congratulations on the win, 5-1. Let's go out and go to 6-1 against Stansbury, and then we'll go on that murderous 6-game roadie, huh?
Yeah, it is what it is, and we got some tough games coming ahead of us, and so hopefully we're up for the challenge. I think we've seen a lot of growth in the last week or so with these kids, and so they're just going to keep getting better and better. So I'm excited about it, really.
No doubt about it. Bears victorious. Coach, congratulations again. Appreciate you taking time as always, and we'll see you in 2 days.
Thanks, Clip. Appreciate it.
You bet. That's Coach Scott Hunt again. The Bears victorious tonight here at home, 79-33 over the Park City Miners. Bears win every facet of that game. Their team play. Get out there and watch them before they go on the road. You've got a home game Friday against Stansbury, and as you mentioned, or as Coach and I mentioned, Stansbury wants to beat Bearver in the worst way. Coach Lake, and he is 0-4 against Coach Scott Hunt, so he wants that win. Should be a fun one. Going to be kind of an uglier game. Stansbury going to try to muddy up the waters against the Bears. Bears tip off at 7 o'clock. I'll be on the air at 6:45. This is Clint Payne. You've been listening to 104.9, home of the Bearver Bears. Drive safe home, Bear fans. Good night.
If you're dreaming of a country Christmas, ISA Country Stores has got you covered. We mean that literally.
Good job, Clint.
Thanks, Michaela. Are you on Friday, or is it Caden?